Yes, sir, it's your boy Snake Eye. Bomb first to the check and then salute to that military for dropping them bombs for your boy on that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And don't play with that like button, that Bomb First TV. Man, let's get right into a story that's making national news. Man, it makes no sense. The story of Jemel Roberson, a hero security guard killed by police. He was working extra shifts for his son's Christmas. Let's get right into this sad story. Jemel Roberson couldn't wait for his son's first Christmas. With a 9-month-old boy and another baby on the way, the 26-year-old security guard was working extra shifts to buy gifts for his sons and child's mother. During one of his shifts last week, a gunman started shooting up Manny's Blue Room, a bar in suburban Chicago. Witnesses said Roberson bravely stopped the shooter and pinned him to the ground. But shortly after, Midlothian police officers shot and killed the security guard, leaving the mother of their child in shambles. A family member called me and told me, "I just broke down crying in the bathroom for a long time. I was in the bathroom," said Avante Bowles, who's pregnant with the couple's second child. Their 9-month-old son, Tristan, is too young to understand what happened, but he knows his father is missing. He's been calling for his dad, Bowles said Thursday. Many community leaders and members are demanding answers as to why Roberson was killed. One major point of contention is whether Roberson was wearing anything with security written on it. The witnesses said the guard was wearing security clothes, clearly identifying him as security. The agency now leading the investigation said Roberson was wearing plain black clothing with no markings readily identify him as security guard. That's conflicting reports because everybody on the news, everybody they interviewed say it clearly said security. When he was on top of, they said, wait, he is security, he is security. They say soon as they seen him with that gun, they started shooting. That's what they saying. I don't know what happened. We wasn't there. We gotta wait for the facts to come out. This is a sad case. What do you think? Do you think that they just came up and started blasting? They say they told him, wait, he is security, he is security. And as soon as they seen him, they say a black man with a gun, they just open fire. Literally a black man with a gun doing his job, yet all won't identify the cop, but yet y'all won't identify the cop who shot him. Literally all his clothes said security, yet he was still killed. I mean, it makes no sense. As soon as you see a black man, it's like people get threatened. They seen that gun, it got threatened, but they tried to tell him, look, he is security. He helped, he saved us, he helped the situation. This young man should have not lost his life. The Midlothian police chief Daniel Delaney needs to release the officer who killed Roberson and to get on with the investigation, because the family definitely are grieving and they need answers. Y'all let me know what y'all think below, man. Drop a comment. This is a serious situation happening all over America. Drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe to this video. This your boy Snake Eye, your favorite blogger. Video up next. Yes, sir.
Cell phone video shows the chaotic scene in Robbins early this morning. 26-year-old Jemel Roberson was working as an armed security guard at Manny's Blue Room bar. Witnesses say security asked a group of drunk men to leave, but at least one person came back with a gun and started shooting. Security returned fire, and witnesses say Roberson apprehended one of the men involved outside.
He had somebody on the ground with his knee in his back with his gun on him, like, don't move.
A Midlothian police officer who responded to the scene opened fire. Adam Harris witnessed the shooting.
Everybody was screaming out security. He was a security guard, and they still did their job and saw a black man with a gun and basically killed him.
Authorities are releasing few details tonight. 4 other people, including a suspected shooter, suffered non-life-threatening injuries.
Every artist he's ever played for, every musician he's ever sat alongside of, we're all just broken.
This is video of Roberson playing the organ. He served as a musician at several churches and had plans to become a police officer.
He was getting ready to train and do all of that stuff. So the very people that he wanted to be family with took his life.
Once again, it's the continued narrative that we see of shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah, Rob, demonstrators are actually gathered right across the street from the Midlothian Police Department. They've been here for the last half hour or so. They are trying to draw attention to this case. Police have not identified the officer who was involved in this shooting, but the protesters, some of them at least, are calling on the state's attorney to prosecute him.
This was not reckless policing. This was homicidal policing.
Demonstrators say they want answers. They say the shooting of an African-American security guard outside Manny's Blue Room in Robbins was racist. 26-year-old Jemel Roberson had apparently detained a gunman who had fired shots in the bar when an officer from Midlothian, possibly unaware Roberson was a security guard, shot him. Roberson was an accomplished gospel musician who was hoping to become a police officer. His case has attracted national attention. Former Robbins resident and former Chicago Bulls star Dwayne Wade tweeted today, "Speechless. Even after hearing he was one of the good guys, he's still shot like his life doesn't matter. A man that was doing his job to protect the lives of others and protect the town he lived in. I grew up streets away from Manny's Blue Room in Robbins. This hurts my heart." Demonstrators are vowing to keep the pressure on.
We won't get justice today, but we do want justice.
Yes.
We will get justice.
We're long distance runners.
The attorney for Roberson's family says, regardless of whether this is racially involved, he says that the officer should have known that Roberson was a security guard and the shooting was not justified in his opinion. Live in